Rogue here, bringing a build to you straight from the clan. They said, "Hey, Rogue, what's up on that armor regen build?" So this one's going out to you, Pingle, straight for you, buddy. Without further ado, let's jump right into it. For our specialization, we're going to be using Firewall. Two reasons. Firewall is going to give us an armor break. Someone breaks our armor, they're going on fire. We can handle them because now they're going to be stunned, screaming if it's an NPC, whatever. We can turn around, we can heal, we can do whatever. It gives us that moment to handle business that we need. Also, it's going to give us that beautiful, beautiful med kit that we all know about. Alright, for our primary, we're going to be running the Oris Boris with 25% expertise. If you do not have this weapon, that's okay. You can use the Vector 45, the Dark Winter, whatever you got. Some people are using the capacitor nowadays, say that it's, one of the best guns out. I don't agree with that, but hey, whatever you want to run, the Eagle Bear, St. Elmo's, whatever you want to run, you can run. This is what works for me. Orspores, 25% expertise, damage targets out of cover, rule them all. When the agent has a status effect applied to them, 50% of the ammo in their next magazine will apply the same status effect to their targets. This effect will only occur while you're in combat. My secondary is going to be the Mop for that armor on kill. It's got fast hands. Critical hits are going to bring me reload speed. It's already a fast reloading gun, but with fast hands, it reloads even faster. You can put what you want in these two slots. They have no effect on your build. I just feel like that I do a little more damage with something with high RPM. This is still a viable build that you can still kill people with, even though you're at 1.9 million armor. This isn't just a tank do no damage build. It's a tank regen, and you can still kill folks on higher content. So, sidearm's going to be the Orbit. Damage targets out of cover. Once again, you can put what you want there. The bread and butter, Catharsis. It's going to be our exotic mask. We have armor, incoming repairs, armor regen with a crit hit damage mod. This mask has vicious cycle. Taking damage builds stacks to a cap of 30. Each stack grants 1% weapon damage. Taking damage at max stacks triggers a purge, removing all stacks and status effects, and then dropping a healing cloud, which restores 5% of max armor for 10 seconds to all allies in the cloud. Alright? So, what did that say? You're doing 30% weapon damage just with this mask, right? When you get hit, drops a cloud, removing all stacks and status effects, healing you. Okay? Chest piece is going to be a Gilligard. We are running a 3-piece Gilligard on this build. Gilligard's brand set comes with 5% total armor, 60% health, and 2% armor regen. Yes, they changed this in a recent patch, but that's okay. 2% armor regen. That's awesome. We'll take it. We're not too worried about the health. The armor's great. On this, we do have armor rolled onto it. We have crit chance, crit damage with a crit damage mod, and unbreakable. Now, I could bring in a piece that had armor regen on this, but there's enough on here. I didn't have to worry about it. And like I said, I still wanted to do a little damage. So we left this piece as it was, seeing as that we can just say this is the piece with 2% armor regen. There we go. It gives us our excuse. Alright. For our holster, we're going to be running a Bellstone. Our Bellstone is going to bring us 1% armor regen. Now we're up to 3 just on the build without any of the attributes. We're running armor, health, and armor regen. Our knee pads are going to be the Emperor's Guards, another bread and butter to this build. Alright, these are Murakami Industries. It's 20% skill duration. We don't need that, and that's not helping us on this build at all, but that's okay, because that 1% armor regen on the attributes is. So now we're up to 4% armor regen on the build. This has an armor core, armor regen, and armor regen as well. So you guys are probably saying, Rogue, how do I get those knee pads? I've been farming for those knee pads forever. So DZ knee pad day, go in there with your team and farm it out. You will get them. Don't go solo, because you don't have any chances. You got one chance, and that's you. Go in there with a team. If you don't have a team, drop it in the comments below. We'll help you farm those knee pads. We guarantee we'll get them for you. No problem. If you don't like the DZ, there's still a way you can get these knee pads. You're not out yet. Go farm Countdown. Get those Countdown credits. Start buying named caches. Start farming named caches, and you can get these out of those. Okay? So it's DZ or named caches. Either way, you can get them. I highly recommend wait till knee pad day. Go in there and get them. You'll get them quick. If not, the chances of you getting them out of the DZ are less than 1%. So wait for that knee pad day, or farm named caches until knee pad day. This is our second piece of Gilligard. We're running an armor core, armor regen, crit hit chance. This is going to be our third piece of Gilligard. We're running an armor core, crit hit damage, armor regen, crit hit damage mod. We're running Energize on this. So this is not the normal backpack that I would be using, but it's okay. We have a bunch of armor, so we're running Energize. Using an armor kit grants 1% skill tier for 15 seconds. If already at skill tier 6, grants overcharge. So we do have armor cores. Armor cores do stack like skill tiers, which means anything that we're running down here is also going to be at skill tier 6. Okay? So we're going to be running a drone on this build, a defender drone. Once again, that's up to you. This was the content I was playing called for these skills, but once again, these are up to you. If I, depending on what I was doing, I would change these up. If I was, in a raid or something, I could throw on the Bulwark Shield with a Liberty Pistol, or whatever it may be. You can change the skills to your mission, to your liking, whatever you need. I'm running the Defender drone. Health on the drone's 11,67976. 18.2 second cooldown. Damage reduction is 20.6. PvP is 10.3. So that's stopping 20% damage. Alright? 20% is a lot when it's taking it off of you. Alright? Our secondary was going to be an explosive sticky bomb. Alright? 54 second cooldown. 1.5 million damage. 3.2 meter blast radius. PvP damage is only 345, 282, but it's enough to stun your enemy. I was running this playing PvP. I don't have no video for you guys. Sorry, it did not record. I apologize. I wish it would have, but we are going to give you some gameplay at the end of this and still show you how viable this is. So that's it, guys. That's it. So let's just stack that armor regen. Let's just see what our armor regen is, okay? So we've got armor regen here, plus incoming repairs. We've got 2% armor regen there. We've got 1% armor regen there with an armor regen attribute. We've got 1% armor regen here with armor regen attribute. Armor regen as well. And armor regen as well. This will run any content. I've ran this in Iron Horse at the end. I've ran this in the Incursion after the truck. I ran this in the Dark Zone, aggroing for my team. I ran this solo in the Dark Zone and been able to handle people. It handles very well in the DZ. So if you're looking for an armor regen build that can handle any content, this is for you. Without further ado, let's go show you how it does against the boss. We're going to go to this boss right down here from the White House and just show you guys how this stacks. I could go down to the shooting range and just show you, but you know what? I think a live exercise is better. Alright, now we can actually run. We'll get down here and show you. If you guys are already familiar with how this runs, you can leave the video now and go farm that build. Some of this you can craft. It's a very easy build to get put together. You may not get the best rolls the first time. That's okay. Just put it together the best you can. Keep farming those pieces. Year 6 Division 2 is no different than Year 1. It's still a grind. It's always going to be a grind. Alright, so we are not running PvP anymore. So we're going to go ahead and switch up to a shield. Of course, we don't use a shield in PvP. That's just telling a name for your head. Alright guys, remember, we have no weapon damage on this build, right? Alright. So as you guys see, we're back to full armor. I didn't hit a med kit, didn't do none of that. And this is on heroic before directive's on.
Real tough. I'll put him down.
Your medic's down, buddy. Not headshots, just body shots. Go down here and help these guys too, why not? What's up, guys? You guys are saying, yeah, but he's got expertise on there. That's probably why. Guys, it's not. I'm telling you. I could switch to a different gun. There's no expertise. I can do the same thing. The build is very viable. You're stacking your weapon damage from the build. You gotta understand your build should always be synergized. You should be able to do several things with your build, not just one thing or another. Excuse me, guys. So we still have yet to hit a med kit, and we've been right out here in the mix the whole time. We're taking advantage of our defender drone, our armor regen. If you guys are watching the armor regen, then you're able to see it build right back up. Want to escape us down here? Sure did, didn't it?
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
Reload. I'll run that side.
Swapping out.
I'll cover you. Need more raid.
Give up, Matt.
Once again, guys, full armor, no weapon damage, heroic, 4 directives, still full armor, and we're running right up in their stuff, so
Can't take much more of this. Die.
and that's it, guys. Let's go up here and talk to our hostage. Thanks, buddy.
Got another target.
Popped his backpack there.
Hey, that was the last one.
Better move on.
All right, guys,
Four more.
that's it. If you guys liked what you've seen here, if you think this is viable for you, if you have any questions about anything I've said, I've worn, I've shown you, drop them in the comments below. I'll get in touch with you as soon as I can. Until the next one, the Evil Rogue is out.